UnFolDing, VoYagE, UnFolDing, VoYagE. As we get older, we should get wiser. But looking at times today, looking at how people is really out to play. I don't know no other way to say it. People are not taking things serious. And if they are, it's all for the wrong reasons. Say what you want to say. See what you want to see. But if you're not trying to get into Zion and being serious about getting in the gate, then maybe you just don't have faith. World religion. It is out here. And then people say, oh, who is Ehyeh? Look the name up. I say it all the time. Look the name up. As a matter of fact, if you don't want to look Ehyeh up, which is Ehyeh, the names you using and calling on, look them names up so you'll actually know who you calling on. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Because see, I looked them names up. And I'm not saying just open up the dictionary, see what the definition of it mean. I mean, go into the encyclopedia. Go to what is the origin of it on everything. And then look at it and see what makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like, here go a story of a group of people that speak Hebrew, but yet they praying to a Greek idol. When if you read the story, they only worship one. And they are the inheritance of that one. So what sense do it make to go outside of that one? If we are already redeemed, you looking for a savior for what? That part right there should make sense to you. We are already redeemed. Our Redeemer redeemed us. Well, let me learn of our Redeemer so I can get in the gates of Zion. Because there are so many impersonators out here. This world religion, falsehood, these people falling for. Look it up. That's all I'm going to say. Look it up. On the back of your money, they tell you who they trust. Look that up. Look up the origin of it. So you will know. They are many, but Ehyeh is one. As we get older, we should get wiser. We should get stronger. And I listen to people that's even older than I am. And they speak so weak. Oh no, because when you get older, them bones ain't strong as they used to be. You're right, they not. They not, your body will deteriorate if you don't keep it up. If you don't keep your body up, yeah, it will get weaker. You can be young. You could be 15 years old and say you can bench press 150 pounds. When you get 20, if you didn't keep your body up, you ain't gonna bench no 100 pounds. But yet you can see people 25 years old benching 300 pounds. It's your keep up. The maintenance that you do is what causes people to be able to do what they able to do. Some people get in their 40s and their 50s. I have seen people in their 60s online. Online you see a lot of stuff. But people in their 60s even got into bodybuilding. And you look at them when they're 65, you're like, wow. And the only thing that they showing is if they can do it, so can you. But now where is your mind at? Where's your motivation? Is that what you want to do? Bodybuilding. I got off into it for a minute. Lift some weights. Got real strong too. But can I do what I used to do? No. I didn't keep that maintenance up. I'm not making no excuses or nothing. I just did not do it. Am I complaining? No. I went to the spiritual path. Start studying, meditating, till I came to the one name. Don't worry about it. My journey is out there. It's online. You can read books. They shut down my Facebook page. Ask me funny questions. Send in your ID. No, this here now is some government papers. No, I'm not doing that. I had a Facebook page since 2007, but now you want to cut me out, lock me out. I'm not going to resign. Because one thing I do know, these internet platforms, if one want to boot you out, there's so many more that's out there you can go to. All of them have one thing in common, and that would be their policy, which the whole world is. If you're not speaking in behalf of a world religion, then maybe they will shut you out. When you speak the truth and they don't want people to know that, well, they may just shut you out. But one thing they forgetting is that there's people outside. I can stand on a corner. I can stand in front of a store. I can just be outside and talk with people. Have you ever noticed some people just will come up to you and just start talking to you? No, I don't do that. I don't just walk up to people and start talking to them. I have had that happen to me several times. I go outside, be somewhere. People would just start talking. I don't have a problem with that. I listen. Sometimes I learn from what they just came out and started talking. I just felt like talking. I ain't the only person that happened to. It happens to a lot of people. It has happened. But back to this here. When people get older, we supposed to get wiser, not dumber. Things that our people are trying to get into, look forward to, trying to be a part of, is it of the Most High or is it of the Most Low? When people see things happening to them, sometimes people will get upset. But I'm not going to speak on people. I'm going to speak on what I know, what I'm going through. And I'm going to share my experience with you. If you listen, you listen. If you don't, you don't. I pray you learn something and that the information help you. So if it ever happened to you, you will have an insight on which direction or something that you should do. One, don't be so quick to move. Stand your ground, stand still. See, people may think just like, and here's an example of what I'm saying, so it'll be a clear understanding. Oh, I probably would send him some type of paper or my ID to get my Facebook page back. I got years and years and years of posts on there. Every day I wake up, I move forward. Yesterday was yesterday. You see, you understand? Just move forward. Because that may be a blessing, which the way I'm looking at it, it is a blessing. Let them take it away. Let it be took away. Because I'm still moving forward. And a lot of the stuff in my growth from the names with an S, more than one, in the, how can I put it? In the religious sense of living, growing, being spiritual, it was there. And yeah, I was going to leave it there so people can see my growth. See, I been where you was at. I probably was more faithful to it than you was. Because see, here's the bottom line to a lot of things. If you are not following the instructions, then we all know you're hypocritical to your own belief. So in my past days, even preached in the church, and coming from the same book, but the way it was presented, some people had problems with it. But as I was growing and growing and seeing, I can study much better, and information was just coming to me. Only people that experience that understands what I'm saying. It's just like you had to learn how to read. You had to learn how to write. And then once you caught on to it, you just start knowing how to do certain things. It just came to you. That's basically what I'm saying to you right now. So when I got into the origin of things, a lot of information just started coming to me. And when I shared them, I don't know how you, the people out there, receive it. But I will say this. However you receive it, you hear it. Study. Take a dictionary, encyclopedia. Look up the origin of all that you need to do. And believe me, you're going to open up and you will see. But if there is only one, and there is only one name, you got to ask yourself, why you keep on calling on 2 and 3? You better find your one name. So when you pray to that one name. That's what you need to do. Stop worrying about other people, because believe me, everybody have a different beliefs. They have a different names they call on. Many people call on a name that they don't even serve. But because everybody else do it, that's what they feel comfortable on doing it. Hypocritical to what they don't even know or understand. You say idols, people, I don't know what an idol is, but a lot of people do. Some people's well skillful and know. And you won't know because they won't show it. Because they hiding. See, I'm not like that neither. I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to let you know. There ain't no confusion here. I'm not afraid. And I'm not hiding. People, they say what they say. They say what they say. Praise be Ehyeh. People can sing you stuff. And they know they ain't even what you representing no more. You've been stopped representing that name many years back. And the only name they hear you say is Ehyeh. But they would never come there because they ain't trying to go there. They still feel comfortable with what they was taught, what they used to, and being a hypocrite to what even that represents on what they claim. All you got to do is sit back and watch, and that's what I do. And another thing, it ain't no way in the world, I will become a certain age in my life, older in my life, to start doing something I ain't never did before. Unless it was getting me into Zion, where everybody want to be when the Most High show his face. Because on Judgment Day, what's the point of living in one wicked world, having it bad, not like how you want it, to go to another place and it's worse, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. If you ain't trying to get into Zion, then just leave me be. Because all while you're around me, I'ma stand my grounds. And one thing I know, if you're not for me, you're not with me, I move forward. And I will leave you alone. And I don't lose sleep when I stop talking to people. Because a lot of people got love messed up. Love is an action word. And love also will rebuke. And when you rebuke someone, let them figure it out. Because I have never done nothing without reason. I have always done what I do for a reason. And I don't never keep secrets. You want to know? I tell you. You want to grow? We can grow together. And I've been saying that for the longest. I'm talking to everybody. So it don't be no confusion. I don't know you. You ran across this. You want to know what it's about? Just ask. And I will tell you. I will explain it to you. Praise be Ehyeh, the one who came and redeemed us. And there is no other. I don't do world religion. And if you still don't get it, look up the origins of them names you call on and come to the truth. If the truth is in you, because what I speak, the proof is all in your face. It is all there. I've been where you at. And I didn't see it until I started following the instructions. It's a way of life. So until you become a part of that way of life, then how will you understand? So even them names that you call on, why don't you follow the instructions that it's telling you to do? And stop being a hypocrite to your own belief. And it's funny, people in this world, they love the ones that lie, cheat, steal, and they hate the ones that will just be honest with you, tell you the truth, and won't worry about your feelings. Because I gave you something that's more than patting you on your back, telling you did good, knowing you did wrong. I gave you the truth, like it or not. So what? Feel how you feel, but the truth is the truth. And the truth will set you free. A lot of people can't handle the truth. You tell them the truth, they might shoot you. You see what I'm saying? Stand your grounds, because this is where we at nowadays. And it's only getting worse. From then till now, we seen how it got worse. Now we all older, and we ain't none of us getting younger. I don't care if you're 5 years old. You'll be 6 next year. You're getting older. You ain't getting younger. None of us getting younger. We all getting older. And as people get older, if you just watch the people that's around you. The people that's around you, watch them. As they get older, are they becoming more settled, or is they becoming real silly? I was doing that in my younger days. I grew up out of that. And now here you are, older than I am, going to silly stuff. Like, what is you doing? You turning back into a child? Once a man, twice a child? You can believe that if you want to. That's only for the foolish, if you ask me. I was a child, now I'm a man. My next step is to die. I'm not going to become a child again. Now, if you're thinking of the metaphor, you got to have the renewing of the mind, which there's another saying, you have to become like this child again. All he's saying is, you look at the world. We grew up in it. We see what we was taught. Now, if you looking for the truth, open up the book for yourself. Study yourself. Look up the origin of things. Look at life, look at history. And when the truth smack you in the face, you're going to accept it or you not. If you accept it, bless you. Apply it to your life and live it. And endure to the end. Because we have to learn a lot of things that we was never taught. Like the system of the Most High. That's why it's a different calendar. That's what we have to start learning. So as a child, in that learning how to get into Zion is what that means. The renewing of the mind, because you're learning what you was not taught. And if you was in a family that already believed and was teaching that, oh, how blessed you was and how blessed you are. I ain't come from that. The Ruach taught me, and I'm still learning right now, because everyone else around me, well, they do world religion. They may not think they do. And if they hear this or see this or however, they already know how I am. They saw me change. I don't do what I used to do. They may not understand it, but it is what it is. And if you out there, always stand your grounds. To the ones that don't understand, all they gotta do is ask. The ones that want to come aboard, all they gotta do is let you know. See, everybody ain't going to the same place. The great division is the ones that's getting in Zion and everybody else that's outside the gate. That's all it is. Who going where? All you gotta do is just use your eyes, ears, and just watch. And you will see who's following the instructions. You know, you got people in so many different beliefs, living their way of life and being hypocritical to what they claim. See, in everything you do, it is of a way of life. You know, it's a way of life. You don't understand that by now, you will understand it tomorrow. Not necessarily tomorrow, but you will understand it in times to come. It's a way of life. You follow the Most High, there's rules. If you join the gang, there's rules. If you're a part of an organization of any type or whatever, there are rules. And a lot of them, if you don't follow them rules or break them rules, oh, there's a penalty you will pay. They do that up front. Other ones, well, on Judgment Day, you may have some penalties. And a lot may be acquitted. Because the time that we have is each and every day that we breathe. Be blessed. Be blessed. Walk in the Ruach of Ehyeh and be blessed. Because there's only one way, and there is only one that redeemed us. There is no other. Stand your ground. UnFolDing, VoYagE, and we gon' move forward.